Underground crypto, breaking stereotypes, navigating through the world of crypto hype. A passive mainstream, they're on the rise, educating the masses, open our eyes. Underground crypto, shining bright, taking us on a journey.
Welcome to Underground Crypto, back with another deep dive here. Today we are going to be doing Aero Finance. It is on the Base blockchain and is what I consider to be kind of critical infrastructure for a blockchain base, specifically in this sense. And you can see it is a $619 million market cap. I wouldn't necessarily consider it a low market cap. To me that's under 500 million. Micro, say, under 200 million. So this is definitely a little bit out of that range, but this is, I think, an important one to cover. Anybody who's been following the channel and the videos a little bit, before we got into some of the real world asset narrative stuff, we were looking at meme coins on Base and just things building on Base blockchain. As Base blockchain isn't necessarily new, they've been working on it for a while, but it's only been kind of out and with the hype and in the public eye a good bit here lately. So Aerodrome, it's at $1.47, up 5% at the time of recording. Obviously that fluctuates quite a bit. I got it on the 3-month chart, and you can see, February 22nd, 23rd, it was going for like 8 cents. And it went all the way up to $2.23. So you can do your own math there. But that's a lot of X's and a lot of growth in a short period of time. And I don't think this thing is over at all. I don't think this run for this coin is over. I think it just started. I think it has the potential to go to a multi-billion-dollar market cap. Not a financial advisor, obviously. Nothing I say or do should be taken as financial advice. But I do have, a good feeling about this coin. Where can you get it? Looks like quite a few places. It's got 6 pages of different places where you can get it, but of course on Base is probably the best place to get it. Coinbase Exchange says that they carry it. Makes a lot of sense because they are obviously the blockchain of Coinbase, the publicly traded company, however you would say that. So we don't have a number for the max supply. It does say infinite, which is somewhat concerning, I guess. I don't know the tokenomics. Hopefully we are going to figure that out real shortly. So we're going to go to their website. As you can see, it's a Base blockchain contract, and I don't see any other contracts associated with it. But here's their website. Pretty sleek, pretty straight to the point, pretty basic. And you'll see why as you see what this coin is. At this point, I'm assuming a lot of people know what Aerodrome is. But if you don't, then this video is certainly one you want to pay attention to. So, the central trading and liquidity marketplace on Base. So this is where the majority of liquidity right now on Base is coming from. Aerodrome Finance is the next generation AMM, designed to serve as Base centralized liquidity hub, combining a powerful liquidity incentive engine, vote-to-lock governance model, friendly user experience. Aerodrome inherits the latest features from Veldrome V2, Aerodrome NFT vote to distribute token emission and receive incentives and fees generated by the protocol. Ugh. Don't know why that didn't want to come out. But moving on, stable and volatile trading for low fees. 100% of the protocol incentives and fees go to voters. Liquidity locked positions in the form of NFTs, which is an interesting thing. And permissionless pools, gauges, and incentives, self-optimizing liquidity flywheel, and anti-dilution rebates for voters. How it works: designed to reward participants that enable sustainable growth of the protocol. Looks like it goes from the traders with fees generated, goes to the Aero voters, the VE Aero voters. Then you have an Aero emission. Then it goes to your LP. Then kind of can circle around low slippage back to your traders, or provide liquidity protocol and incentives back to the voter. So there's a little simple diagram that kind of explain how that works. So traders swap tokens with minimal slippage and pay some of the lowest fees to Aero lockers. Liquidity providers deposit the tokens used for trading on Aerodrome and receive Aero emissions as rewards. Protocols offer incentives to VE Aero voters to attract votes, Aero emissions to their pools, allowing them to build liquidity at a low cost. VE Aero voters vote on which pools to earn Aero emissions and receive 100% of incentives and fees for the pool they vote for. Any Aero holder can lock their tokens to convert to VE Aero. My mind's just reading what it wants to see. Alright. 760.15 million total locked value. It's pretty cool. Monthly trading is 1.5 billion. That's pretty substantial. Monthly fees that are being generated, this is kind of important, 28.76 million. And monthly users, about 206.8 thousand. That's quite a few users there. And they have some, I'm assuming what they would call partners down here. They probably could have did a little better at putting the name at all these different ones. Lido Finance being one that would be significant here. Inverse Finance. Yeah, you get the idea. I didn't recognize a lot of those, to be honest with you. Looking to get started on Aerodrome, onboarding guide. And that's kind of the end, so let's click this onboarding guide and see what it has to say. Aerodrome Finance uses Aero as a utility token and Aero as a governance token. Aero is used for rewarding liquidity providers through emissions. VE Aero is used for governance. Any Aero holder can vote escrow their tokens for up to 4 years and receive a VE Aero NFT in exchange. VE Aero holders vote every epoch weekly, on which pools receive Aero emissions. In return, voters receive 100% of the fees and incentives the pool collects. Protocols looking to incentivize liquidity can bribe VE Aero voters, i.e. deposit token rewards for voters of a pool, and accumulate VE Aero to vote directly. That is relatively interesting. Liquidity market. I'm not going to read all of these different things because I don't want to bore you to sleep here. And let's go to Aerodrome's Twitter page. Alright, here we are. I'm assuming this is the official one. We're already following them. They're followed by Dog and Me, if you remember that review. That performed really well and had a really hard pullback, Dog and Me did, but I think it's still going to do really good for the rest of this this bull market here. 54.3 thousand followers. February 26th, their pinned post got 1.7 thousand likes and 432,000 impressions. That's pretty good. They posted an hour ago, 9 hours ago, 11 hours ago, 18 hours ago. There's a repost there. So you can see that they're active. They have a really good amount of followers. Joined March 2023. So, you know, everything pretty much checks out there as I suspected that it would. This project has gotten quite a bit of notoriety. Quite a few people know about it. And follow me over here on Twitter @_groundcrypto. And, you know, we try to aggregate all the different projects that post, you know, important things. Like, say, this post here, we would repost it to the page, you know, my personal page here on Twitter. And that's how you can kind of keep up with everything without having to go follow every single project yourself. And that's really all there is to it. I mean, this is mostly just a protocol that puts liquidity into the base ecosystem. Probably the best way to say that. But it's extremely important for base, and the marketplace is on base, and It's probably a pretty good speculation. Gut feeling about this, I gotta give it like a 9. Even though it's already got a $619 million market cap, has pulled back a little bit to like $1.50 from 220, 223 I think was the height of it there. And so I'm gonna have to give it like a 9 on gut feeling. I have not invested in this as of yet, but this is a project that I am looking to put some money into because I think it's going to be well worth it. And like I said, we're recorded about 10 minutes here. I knew this wasn't going to be a long video, but I think an important one. And crypto run out. Have a great day.